On today's show, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be getting into a lot of stuff, but first, let's get started with Eden from Lille, a 23-year-old winger, has been linked to Arsenal yesterday. Apparently, Arsenal have submitted an official bid. Also, Yuri Telemans, the Leicester midfielder who we've been after all summer, apparently Arsenal have also launched a bid to secure his signing in the coming days. In addition to that, there's an update with the Lisandro Martinez saga, and it looks like he most likely will be ending up at Manchester United. Also, Arsenal are heavily linked to a sensational move for none other than Marco Asensio from Real Madrid. Leno, there's an update on where he might end up, and in addition to that, there's a situation where Hector Bellerin might actually stay at the Emirates. Let's get the show started. Bang! Yo, people, what's going on? It's the Kitty G on EGTV, and we're back again. Today, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to be talking about Arsenal are going to be playing a game today versus Nurnberg in Germany. We're also going to be getting into some of the links for Lisandro Martinez. Seems like he has chosen Manchester United. Seems like the Raphinha deal could still happen. They're leaving a backdoor possibility. Partey made an interesting Instagram post. I think it was a scheduled Instagram post, honestly. We got to find out more about what's going on with Partey. At this moment in time, no one knows where he is. Also, you have the situation with Lucas Paqueta. We've had a link with Lucas Paqueta, but we're going to do a quick little transfer update, talk about all these, and then we got the game to go watch after. So we're going to wrap up in about 45 minutes time. So stay with us. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new around here, my name's Igal. Welcome to everybody who's watching right now. We got about 37 of you guys in here. Hit that like button and ask me whatever questions you want, Q&A questions, anything related to the topic that's at hand. So let's get started. First things first. We're gonna discuss this transfer rumor right here. You can see on the screen we have former Arsenal academy player Ismael, what's his name? Ismael Bennacer has been linked to Arsenal. Now, Bennacer, in my opinion, guys, he is an absolute baller. Bennacer is a good player. We've seen on numerous occasions Bennacer being linked to Arsenal over the past couple of years. Reason being, he's a quality midfielder, and he improves our midfield to a certain level. I don't know why we didn't buy him back in the first time. We had a buyback clause in his contract when he first went to his first club, and then when he was about to go to AC Milan, we could have bought him back, but we didn't. And now we have a situation where Arsenal might be interested in buying him this time, and it's going to cost us a pretty penny, where we could have had him back for around, if I'm not mistaken at the time, around 4 million. I remember doing content around the time when Ismael Bennacer was moving to AC Milan, and we were saying, why don't we just buy him back? And then if he does well at Arsenal, we can keep him. And if he doesn't do well, we could probably still sell him off. He was really good he was a really good player at the time. And the rumor here, as you guys can see, it says Arsenal would be ready to offer around 40 million for the midfielder Ismael Bennacer, and the offer could cause AC Milan to waver. Now, there's a couple more reports that we've seen. We've seen another report here saying Arsenal are interested in Bennacer, former Arsenal player and we're looking to go to AC Milan and ready an offer for around 40 million euros, supposedly. That is the report. It's coming out of an Italian outlet. The Italian outlet is claiming this. If I look at the actual article itself, the Italian outlet goes into great lengths of the fact that Frank Kessie has left, and what else did they mention? But Frank Kessie has gone to Barcelona, and I'm so confused. Why are they going into these great lengths of talking about Frank Kessie and everything else? We're gonna look into this. But if you guys don't know, Bennacer, he's a quality player. He used to be in our academy, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not know much about him when he was in our academy. I just remember this was a couple years back. He made a move from Arsenal to, if I'm not mistaken, was it Empoli? Empoli, yes, it was Empoli. And then when Empoli was selling him to AC Milan for around 15 million at the time, we had an option to buy him back for about 4 or 5 million, and we could have sold him ourselves, but we didn't. We ended up making some money on the deal, so I think we ended up getting like around 4 million on the deal. But yeah, that was pretty much it on that. Um, but yeah, that was the situation with Benacer. Let me know, guys, what you guys think about Benacer. If you don't know, he is an Algerian footballer. He is currently 24 years old. He just won the Scudetto with AC Milan, and in the midfield he can play a couple positions, but predominantly is a defensive midfielder. He can play in a two, but he's predominantly plays as a defensive midfielder. His market value right now is around what, 36 40 million, 36 pounds, between 40 million euros and 35 million pounds, around the same thing. And it could be a good little signing for Arsenal. Egal, he's rubbish. Stop it. Come on, man. He's better than that. Like, you can't just say he's rubbish. Right? And then what else is there? Arsenal are moving slow this window. Are we really moving slow when we've signed so many players this window? I don't really think we're moving slow at all. I think we're moving quite quick. Um, how can I watch the Arsenal game? A lot of people are wondering how they can watch the Arsenal game. This is how you're going to watch the Arsenal game, ladies and gentlemen. You go on the Arsenal player. So you just go on Google, you type in Arsenal, you go on the Arsenal player, and then this is how you're going to be able to watch the Arsenal game. You go on the Arsenal player, and there will be live coverage of the game at what is that, 4:25. You're gonna have live coverage of the game. I don't think they've announced the lineups yet, have they? I don't think they've announced the lineups yet. I'm just looking, but yeah, this is where you're gonna have to go to get the full coverage of the game, if you want to get coverage of the game. Personally, I don't know too much about Nuremberg, but one thing I do know is we're gonna get an opportunity to see the youngsters play, and some of the academy players are going to be playing in this game. We're going to get to see Marquinhos. We're going to get to see Gabriel Jesus. We're going to get to see a little bit of, like, keep an eye on where Lakonga plays in this game. Keep an eye on that, in my opinion. That is something you should keep an eye on. Bennacer or Tillemans, if you had a choice. Um, they play different. They're different midfielders. One is an 8, one is a DM. I would take both personally, but we've been after Tillemans for a long time. But at this moment in time, I would take Tillemans. But they're two different players. That's like asking me about. That's like asking me to pick between. That's like asking me to pick between Jorginho and somebody like Gundogan. It's two different players. They're not similar at all. Actually, maybe that's even a bad example. I don't know. Uh, I just look at, one is an 8, one is a DM, so it's not really comparable in my opinion. But hey, we'll have to wait and see. Has Arsenal's lineup come out yet? Just thinking, because Arsenal are going to be playing a game in a couple minutes time. They usually release their lineups an hour before, but I haven't seen anything about the lineups coming out yet. Let me just go on this Arsenal website. So yeah, let me just show you guys what we're looking at here. So I'm looking for the footage of the game. You can see here that they're showing little highlights of Arteta playing footy. That's funny. You got them riding the bikes. You got Gabriel Jesus. Look at this clean finish. Woo! Clean finish from Gabriel Jesus. They're getting ready for the preseason game about 5 hours ago. Ian Wright in the building. I think he's speaking to Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, actually. Yeah, he's speaking to Gabriel Martinelli. You got another finish here from Jesus. They're just showing us a bunch of finishes from Jesus, Eddie and Nketiah in that building. But then, yeah, this is where I wanted to go next. If you guys haven't seen, Jack Wilshere has announced his retirement. Yes, Jack Wilshere has announced his retirement. Now, if you guys have been following Arsenal for as long as I've been following Arsenal, you guys know a little bit about Jack Wilshere and how he came in as a young academy player, playing in the team. And you know what? Big up to Jack Wilshere. Good guy. a lovely character around the dressing room in the time that he was at Arsenal, and it's like Jack Wilshere retiring at the age of 30, if I'm not mistaken. Now, David Onstein, one second. David Onstein was speaking about he was speaking about it, and he was saying something about I seen something about where he was saying Jack Jack Wilshere is retiring and now going into the under 23s job. Sorry, not under 23s, under 18s. So yeah, so Jack Wilshere retiring. He is now going to be in the. He's now set to become the under 18s coach at the age of 30. Now that does seem like, what are people saying in the chat? Honestly, I think this is an interesting thing, because it's like we're now going more in house for our jobs within the ranks of the club. As you guys already know, we have Per Mertesacker, we have Arteta, we have Edu. Now we're bringing in another former Arsenal player to be a part of the coaching setup slash backroom staff. So it's going to be interesting to see how Jack Wilshere does. We wish him all the best, of course. Jack Wilshere is definitely one of those outstanding players as a young age, playing against Barcelona, absolutely bossing the midfield with Xavi, Iniesta, and my man's all in there. And also, you had the situation where he kept getting injured. If it wasn't for his injuries, I honestly do think um, he'll do well. I honestly do think he'll do well in his in his future coaching role. Now let me just see. Um, he wrote a whole he wrote a whole thing. I want to announce my retirement from playing as professional. It has been unbelievable journey filled with so many incredible moments and privileged experiences I did during my career. Being a little boy kicking ball around the garden to being captain of my beloved Arsenal and my country in the World Cup, I lived the dream. This is in truth, it was it's been difficult to accept that my career has been slipping away in recent times due to reasons outside of my control, whilst feeling that I still had so much to give, having played at the highest level. I always held such ambitions with the game, and I feel truly I did not even envision being in this position at times. However, having had the time to reflect uh, with those close with me, I know now it's the right time to, despite a difficult moment, it looked back at my career with great pride and what I have achieved playing at the highest level with some of the best players in the world, winning FA Cups, captaining my club, representing my country, where uh, beyond my wildest dreams when I thought a small boy growing up in Hitchin. I feel very fortunate to have had this career, and I've had none of it would have been possible if it wasn't for the love of the sport, for the love and support of so many. This is emotional. He really went in deep. He went on to thank his mom, his dad, his sister, brother. He went on to thank Liam Brady, some Arsenal legends right here. You can see there that he went on to thank. Um, and then words will never justify the love I have for the boss, Arson, Pat Rice, Bori periodically. Without you, belief and supporting and guidance on the very first day I met, I would never have been able to become part of Arsenal's family, and I will forever be grateful to you all. A huge thanks. Uh, Thank you to the board, management, and everyone connected to Arsenal FC. Having joined a club at the age of 7, you've become my extended family. Thank you for everything. Wow, that's emotional. And then I think this is the third part where he's just talking about other clubs that he was at, like Bournemouth, Bolton, West Ham, the team over there in the Dutch second division. And then he finishes off by saying, lastly, with the most importantly, my wife and children, words simply can't express the love, unconditional support means to me. I've shared the highs and lows, never wavering in your love and support for me. Thank you. Uh, Through the dark times, you were the reason I got out of bed and kept going. I think that's her name. Thank you. I love you. He says, I love you so much. And you're my rock. This is that. And then I have enjoyed every moment of my career. It's been a journey of a lifetime. Right. It's the right time to close that chapter. And I still have so much more to give to the game. I'm excited about the future, what the future holds. Come on, you Gooners, Jack. You know what? My man, he's going to be an Arsenal legend, man. He even though he didn't have the career. Nah, man. Guys, come on, man. I struggle to do that sometimes. Allow me. If you don't already know, I have a learning disability, so sometimes I find it tough to with my reading comprehension. But I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best. So yeah, that is the chapter closed on Jack Wilshere's career as a footballer. But now he starts his career as a coach in the Arsenal under 23s. And just to give you guys some memories, winning the FA Cup, being on top of the tour bus. Lineup is out. The lineup is out. Let's check the lineup. Let's see the lineup. Oh, the lineup is out, ladies and gentlemen. The lineup is out. Let's check the lineup. Let's check the lineup. Who is starting? Okay. So Matt Turner starting. Hector Bellerin. Who's Walter? What? Who's that? Who's that? I'm not too familiar with this academy player. It's an academy player, I'm assuming. Do you guys know anybody? Do you know who that is? Who's that? So you got Pablo Mari, Kieran Tierney, Walters. Who is that? Oh, it's this kid. Okay, so that's Walters. So we got So he's a center back, I think. Yeah, it's the one that looks like he's a right back. Why is he starting if he's a right back? What's going on? Okay, so you got Hector Bellerin, you got Walters, you got Pablo Mari, you got Tierney, Lokonga, Ainsley Maitland, Smith Rowe, Pepe, Eddie Nketiah, and Reece Nelson. Gabriel Jesus didn't even start, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so then who's on the bench? Runnerson, you got Arthur Okonkwo, Cedric, you got Suse, you got Gabriel, you got Elneny, you got Smith, you got Patino, you got Marquinhos, Martinelli, Balogun, Jesus, and I don't know how to pronounce his name. Olanduma? Who, man? I don't know how to pronounce that name, but hey, guys, I'm not gonna lie. We have gone with a weakened we have gone with a very weakened team, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the talent, and you're going to see Gabriel Jesus maybe in the second part of the game. I don't know why he didn't start him from the beginning. Everyone's itching to see Gabriel Jesus. You know what I mean? Everybody's itching to see Gabriel Jesus. But if you don't know who this other guy is, who this Walters guy is, let me show you who he is. Let me show you who he is, guys. Big up, everyone. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe button if you haven't already done so. We're gonna continue to talk about this. This is a guy who got his professional contract the other day. I swear he just literally did. He's 17 years old, joining Arsenal in 2017, 2021. Obviously, this was when was this published? This was published in February 2022. And if you guys haven't seen his face, he's been with the academy a lot lately. So he was a 17-year-old right back joining us following a short break of football. I think today he's playing as a center back, but hey, we're gonna have to wait and see. I think that's who we've gone with in that position. But yeah, let's just big up to everybody in the chat. Where's Marquinhos? I want to see Marquinhos. I think we're gonna see Marquinhos maybe in the second half, most likely. Most likely we're gonna see him. We're gonna see more of him in the second half. It doesn't look like we're gonna see much of him right now. That's just the honest truth. Um, Moving on quickly to some of the other transfer stuff, though. Big up to everyone who showed me what we're discussing, because I would have missed that and I would have probably saved it for the end. Now, moving on to some of the other transfer stuff quickly. Just bringing it back to Lucas Paqueta. It looks like Arsenal have inquired into Lucas Paqueta's services. Yes. If you look here, there is an inquiry that has been made reportedly. According to our information, Arsenal have pressed hard for Lucas Paqueta. Arteta wants to speak with the player to feel out the situation first. This is via uh, a Marseille outlet, media outlet in Marseille. So they would be closely connected with everything going on in Lyon. So this is interesting and maybe something that we need to analyze and further look at. People are saying they want to see Gabriel Jesus and Marquinhos. Me too, man. I'm quite upset. Uh, I definitely wanted to see them in the team. I definitely wanted to see them starting, but you know what? It doesn't look like. I want to see Marquinhos and Jesus get on the pitch and get some game time too. But it doesn't look like they're gonna get onto the pitch at this moment in time. It does look like it's gonna be a situation where most likely we're gonna have to wait and see what happens there, because it does look like Gabriel Jesus is going to be most likely coming off the bench this game. Marquinhos is going to be coming off the bench. Martinelli is going to be coming off the bench. So we have a lot of firepower off the bench this game. It's just the first preseason game. Don't get too worried. Hector Bellerin will be taking the lead as the captain. I don't expect Hector Bellerin to stay for long, but we're gonna have to wait and see what happens from here, right? We're gonna have to wait and see. Big up to everybody. Paqueta isn't for sale. Some people are saying. You know what? The thing is, we have been hearing a lot about Paqueta to Arsenal over the last couple of days. Like, if I'm not mistaken, this is not the only report that we've heard. Let me show you. There's numerous reports about Paqueta, to Arsenal. So you have Arsenal pushing hard to sign him about 2 hours ago. Arsenal pushing hard. Arsenal pushing hard. You got Arsenal are pushing to sign the 42 million pound midfielder. Lucas Paqueta is 24 years old, and last season he played 35 games. So we're gonna have to wait and see. People are talking about Paqueta twist. Today, the main things are all about Paqueta and those potential signings. So we're gonna have to wait and see where we go from here. People are saying, where is Vieira? Where is Vieira? I think he still might be coming back from an injury. So we're gonna have to monitor that situation. They will probably change the whole team in the second half, Iga. Yeah, that's probably true. So we're gonna probably get to see the whole team get a running today, and it is a preseason game, guys. So it's just to get some legs under you, just to get some understanding. The game is going to be on the Arsenal website, so you guys get ready to watch it on the Arsenal website. What else is there that we could discuss? Because I had a whole agenda. Oh, Manchester United and Lisandro Martinez. Let's talk about that quickly. If you don't know about the Lisandro Martinez situation, it is pretty straightforward. The Lisandro Martinez situation is like this. Manchester United are believed to be very confident that they're going to get the signing of Lisandro Martinez over the line very, very soon. The reports are saying that he has turned down the potential to join. Manchester United have made contact with Ajax over Lisandro Martinez and Anthony, and it looks like those deals are going to get done. Reports coming out that Manchester United have tripled his offer and have made it clear that they want to make this their next signing for Erik ten Hag. And I think somebody from the Telegraph reported this yesterday. I just seen it yesterday. Let me just get it up for you guys, because when I seen this, I was like, oh, it's done. It's done. Here we go. This is it, guys. The Lisandro Martinez thing is finished. It's finished. Give up on thinking Lisandro Martinez is going to come to Arsenal. Martinez is a done deal. He's going to Manchester United. Lisandro Martinez has decided to join Manchester United, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he has decided to join Manchester United. And it is a situation where Lisandro Martinez will be joining them for around 50 million euros. It seems they are willing to splash the cash on Lisandro Martinez return with Erik ten Hag. Rumor has it Ajax have received an increased bid from Manchester United for Lisandro Martinez for around 50 million euros, including bonuses. So Erik ten Hag is going to have his man back, and guys, just forget about it. Done. He's a Manchester United player pretty much at this moment in time. There's nothing we can do. There's probably you're not going to see any last minute thing about Arsenal trying to get Lisandro Martinez anymore. I think once they've paid the 50 million, it's just it's not happening. Just not happening. That's what it seems like, at least. You know what I mean? So yeah, there is another deal that potentially could happen though, but it's just a potential. So Arsenal are not yet. Arsenal might be out of the race for the Martinez deal. Arsenal might be out of the race for the Martinez deal, but they're not out of the race for the Raphinha deal. So the rumor has it that Raphinha is expected to make a decision in his future in the next 24 hours, with Chelsea favorites and Arsenal not giving up as Barcelona bid stalls. So there is still a chance. There's still a chance that Arsenal could get Raphinha. Slight chance, but it's not looking good, people. It's not looking good. It is not looking good. It's not looking like it's going to be something that's going to most likely happen. But hey, it does seem like this deal is kind of like taking a little bit longer because of Barcelona holding everything hostage. But hey, I don't think we're gonna get Raphinha. I think Raphinha is probably gonna end up at Barcelona or Chelsea. But in the slight chance that Barcelona don't come in for him and he is not convinced by Chelsea, Arsenal could still be potentially in for him. But it wouldn't look like, it wouldn't be something that's guaranteed. Arsenal and Manchester United, Arsenal and Chelsea are both at the whim of thing, and and it's just all the Evening Standard said is Arsenal have not given up on trying to sign Raphinha. That's all it said. All it said is Arsenal has not given up. We have not given up, right? But yeah, there you go, people. That's pretty much it. We got the preseason game coming out. Quick question: do you guys want me to do like a 1 minute reaction to it, or do you want me to do a full reaction? Because there's no point. I'm thinking it's a preseason game. Everything's going to be out there for everyone to watch. I'll just do a short little reaction video for you guys, about 1 minute long, and I'll post that later. But for now, I love you guys, leave you guys, and tell you guys, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. It's Kitty G on EGTV, and I'm out, people. Peace. Oh, sorry. I didn't get to your questions. Let me just see if there's any big questions in the chat. Okay, so people said hello, good morning from the US. Shout out to the people saying good morning to the US. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Arsenal moving slow in the window. I don't think we're moving that slow. From Tielemans to Bennacer, it's peak. You know what? Bennacer is a DM, Tielemans is an 8, so it's two different things. Why not go for Tielemans? No one else is really in for him, so we have to wait and see if the deal gets done or not. I'll have questions and reservations if the deal doesn't get done. Where are Arsenal's lineups coming out? Lineup's already out, my friend. If you haven't already seen it, the lineup is already out. Arsenal's lineup is already out. I can show you it again, just to share the screen for you. 1 second. Let me just share this screen with you and just show you the lineup one more time, just so you guys can see the lineup. Here we go with the lineup. There we go. We got Iga. We have signed 2 players and 2 other players done in January. Another kid who most likely is going out on loan. We're going to have to wait and see, man. The window's not even close to being over yet. But yes, it does. At this moment in time, it's still very underwhelming. Gabriel Jesus is an exciting signing. Fabio Vieira came out of nowhere. Marquinhos, I didn't expect him to even start. But if you're old enough, you're good enough. And let's see if he doesn't have to go on loan or not. I definitely want to see Marquinhos and these guys play. What else do we have here? Iga is a great guy. Never what? Medium. I don't know what you mean by that. But oh, people are asking where's Partey. Yo, I seen some stuff about Partey's Instagram. Did you guys see this? Partey's Instagram. He posted something on his Instagram. Um, Posted something on his Instagram today about the game. So we're gonna have to wait and see when we get more information. But at this moment in time, we don't know where Partey is. Where is Saliba? Um, I don't know. Saliba's gonna be coming back soon. What are you saying, Sam?
What are you saying, bro? Now listen about Partey. We can't really speak on anything because we don't know anything. So I think it's better we just leave it, man. That's my opinion on it, and just
Yeah,
let the people just let it happen. Not let it happen, but like, just leave it.
yeah. Saliba. If I'm not mistaken, I'm reading this right now. Saliba is in Dubai at the moment and expected to join Arsenal in the next few days. So that is where Saliba is. If you're wondering where Saliba is, Iga, a question: does it make sense for a player who has openly stated he wants out and no longer wants to be at the club to make them captain in any game given responsibilities? I think to Hector Bellerin, he's the most senior Arsenal player in the team, so they're just giving him the captaincy. It doesn't mean he's actually the captain.
It's a preseason game as well, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. But I do hear your point, and I personally wouldn't have even had him touch the captaincy because we have no reason for him to be here. Um, Iga, why are you bugging so hard? Raphinha it's nearly dude's clear has higher ambitions than Arsenal. I'm not bugging. He literally still has Barcelona in his heart. Chelsea probably second, but the report says Arsenal still have a chance. So that's why I'm just reporting what the report says. But yeah. Anyways, Sam, what are you saying?
No, you know what? Everything's still that, bro. I'll be honest with you, it's been dead the transfer market. Like, there's been nothing interesting. That's all I want to say. I've always said Lisandro and Martinez news came out last night. I think we all knew that was gonna happen. Tielemans is the most obvious signing we're gonna make this summer, but the club is operating so secretive that we don't know what's gonna happen. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know how you see it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm literally just gonna wrap this up because I feel like there's not much to discuss today. So I just made it a quick little video. And for the people watching, I really do appreciate everyone coming on. Samuel, I'll definitely speak to you after the show. Just my bad.
Mhm.
I don't want to keep this going for too much longer. Shout out to everybody who's watching. And you have yourselves a wonderful day.